morning, Yuri.
Morning.
It's a beautiful even as we stand here, and our world may already be dying.
That's right.
Judy!
Well, look who's feeling better.
In the past, these slight fluctuations of the air have not negatively affected our world. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the airflow. Beings like Pharaoh and Baul, the Entelekea.
So the Entelekea were responsible for keeping the air balanced.
For ages, the Entelekea have regulated the air, but the recent increase has been greater than they could control.
Which is being caused by the Hermes Blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as you could.
Yes, that was my mission. The path I walk with Baul, to whom I owe my life.
The path you walk.
Now some would even hunt the Entelekea for apatheia. This has made the mission of the Entelekea even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy about these apatheia anyway?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The air an Entelekea absorbs becomes condensed within its body over time. When its life is at an end, that condensed air forms a crystal, an apatheia. That's all I know. I imagine Pharaoh could shed more light on the subject, though.
So apatheia are crystals of If that's true and the energy could be extracted from the apatheia, it would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
But if that's possible, there must be tons of guys who want those things.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
Seriously, we could have avoided all this trouble, am I wrong?
Even if you had known, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Heliord because Baul had sensed a disturbance in the air. Where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes Blastia. But what I found there was not a Blastia. It was...
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular, but...
Yet for some reason, Baul perceived Estelle as a disturbance in the air. I had to find out why. It was at that time that Pharaoh first appeared. He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy all the Hermes Blastia. However, Estelle was obviously not a Blastia. I made a deal with Pharaoh, and he agreed.
You mean...
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great a threat, I would kill her.
You what?
Wait!
Settle down. Obviously, Judith reached a different conclusion.
All right, I get it.
Belius said you possess... If you can communicate that to Pharaoh somehow, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to fight Pharaoh anymore, right? I mean, we know the Hermes Blast if we just make sure...
I still want to meet Pharaoh. I want to hear...
But...
Please try to understand. I have to know more about myself. And take...
All right.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith.
I promise not to leave again. I need to accept that responsibility myself.
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do. We can work out the rest once this is finished.
There is a rocky crag in the center of the sands of Kogor. That is where Pharaoh lives. Baul can take us there.
Okay, let's go.
I can communicate with Baul, but there are still a few things you
Like what?
Baul can only land on the ground in wide, open spaces, so you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land on water?
Water's no good either.
Really? He looks like he'd be a good...
Yeah.
Huh.
But that's why we have a ship, right?
Right. If you'd like to get down onto the ocean, let me know. Baul will set our ship down there for us.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use Baul's horn to call him to you.
Bowels. That...
Every Entelekea has a special region in its brain that can be used for communication with a special power Kryptians possess.
Huh. So we can get a hold of him by using that.
Right.
The All Divide sure is useful.
No, it's no good. No good at all.
Why is that? I mean, it makes battles easier.
Rely on that gizmo too much, and pretty soon you won't be able to win a battle without it.
Using items is a decent strategy, old man.
Kids, in my day, we fought fine without any of these gizmos and what's-a-mahoozits.
This'll make good practice.
Don't get careless.
Oh, dinner this who's next? Stumble! This side!
Judith, you're familiar with Pharaoh, aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
All right, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain, his power's extraordinary, even among the Intellikeia.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking like poor old Mount Temza the moment we meet him.
If he can do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.
This'll make good practice. Don't let him trip you up. Lunarize! Spread the quivering snare and deliver enemies unto me. This sign...
I never imagined you'd be able to speak with the Intellikeia.
Well, I use a Kryptian technique to do it. Wait, do I detect a little jealousy?
Maybe. Right, Rapide?
Yuri, you want to talk to Rapide?
I think the two of you understand each other well enough already.
I got him pretty well figured out, but I don't know if he understands me.
I think he feels the same way.
We'll destroy them in no time. Luna Ascendant!
That's what
I feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky.
All right, who's next?
Incandescent races, annihilate the vulgar before me. We have certain...
What are you
Who are you paying your respects to?
An old friend, a dear comrade who shared my cause and gave his life in battle.
Battle?
Why would you think so?
Well, Imperial Knights who fall in the line of duty are given a state funeral.
This has nothing to do with the Empire or the guilds.
What's that supposed to mean?
Those institutions are nothing more than man-made trivialities.
Is he the reason you've been drifting around so long?
That is none of your concern.
Hey, no need to get testy.
Just whose grave is this anyway?
It's not a knight or somebody from a guild.
I know some people can't afford a burial, but why put them in a place like this?
Still,
We may not know who's...
Might as well. Okay, let's head. Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Brilliant!
Pharaoh, Belius, Baul? What sort of beings are Antilochaea anyway?
They are the oldest intelligent life forms on Tercalumares.
so they aren't monsters?
They aren't. It's said that they have a higher level of awareness than humans, though they don't have a civilization.
Shiver me timbers! The Antilochaea were smart!
The reports we get from Baul are pretty accurate.
He's a smart boy.
We delivered the book! Here, look! This is proof we finished the job!
Oh, indeed. That's Novus is all right. Wow, thanks so much for your help. And here is the pay I promised you.
If you ever need any...
Yes, of course. See you later.
A symbol of their friendship.
It was just a normal book. Looked like it had something to do with economics.
Did you look inside, Raven?
So what if I did?
I mean, it's fine, but what if the client had hidden something private in the book?
Oh, it's no big deal. No harm done if...
An economics book, huh?
It would have been funny if some romance novel was the...
Really?
Anyway, I guess we're done with our first job with the Union.
So this is what it's like to work in a guild.
Yeah. If we were the Hunting Blades, we'd probably get jobs to exterminate monsters. Fortune's Market usually does stuff like transport products over long distances.
So, Brave Vesperia's in the delivery business then?
Well, we
can think it over while we try out a few different...
Yeah, sure!
Here it is, darling.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Where did you ever find it?
Well, you see...
Oh wow, what a miracle.
Oh, your love is...
settled.
Rihanna!
You!
You're that man.
Hey!
They were looking for my...
What? Oh,
That's right. So who the hell...
I'm an old friend of her.
An old friend.
You know, you are really annoying.
All right.
Where were you all this time?
I've been out looking for the necklace that you said was a memento of your father, but I couldn't find it.
Don't worry. In the end, I had to get some... I wanted to be the one...
Huh? You did that for me?
I think we should be on our way.
Oh? But
Consider it a wedding present, right, Carol?
he's gone. Huh?
Maybe something came up again. Hey, old man, let's...
Huh?
Are you done? So did you get the...
Nah, no payment this.
What? What are you talking...
Let's just say this job...
A wedding present? Huh?
Professor.
Well...
You did say that you knew her.
Actually, she was famous for being really strict.
So that's why you didn't come with us. Well, no biggie.
No biggie?
There is something besides pay.
Huh? What?
So far, we've delivered stuff and found stuff. What is Brave Vesperia for?
She's got a... What are you doing all this for? Money? You looking at it from the outside? I can't tell what you want to do. I mean, I'm not a member or anything, so whatever.
Okay, let's just say this is a trial.
Huh?
If we can't come up with an answer right now, we'll just think on it for a while.
Right.
So this is where Pharaoh is?
Should be. I wasn't able to see him when we came to the desert, but I think this is where we can meet him.
I hope nothing bad will happen. What if he suddenly attacks us?
I can't make any guarantees. I don't think we'll have a say in the matter.
That just means we need to do our best so nothing bad.
Carol, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Pharaoh sure did pick a bleak place to live in, don't you think?
They say this area used to be covered in lush greenery.
Why did it turn into this rocky desert?
I don't know that much.
Estelle, are you really going to meet him? Even though you could be killed?
Yes, I've already...
Rita, you've been acting a little funny ever since hearing Judy's story on the ship. Do you have a problem with meeting Pharaoh?
I just think it'll be hard on her to hear what... But it's too late. We've come this far after all.
Well, he doesn't seem to be here. Maybe he's off somewhere taking a nap.
Pharaoh? You are here, aren't you?
Insipid poison, you appear before me at last.
So you are here. Is that how you greet all your guests, Pharaoh?
For what reason have you come? Surely you are aware that I could end your existence with a mere thought.
You talk pretty big, don't you? Well, if you really want to fight, I'd hate to disappoint you.
Yuri, no!
Estelle! Pharaoh...
Does death hold no fear for you, little one?
I am afraid. Bellius told me I needed to... I have to know just what that destiny is. I understand that I am a threat to the Entelekea, but you said, what is this power If it is true that my existence cannot be tolerated, then it's okay if I have... But I at least deserve to know why it is I have to die. Please tell me. I beg of you.
There was a time when this was a verdant land, sheltered by the blessing of an air crene.
So there was an air crene here.
But what happened? Why did it change?
What you see are the results of too much. As to why the air ran rampant, the answer lies with the poison brought by the child of the full moon.
Huh?
The power of the child of the full moon stimulates the...
Huh?
Blastia convert air into energy by way of a formula. So if Estelle can use her healing arts without the aid of any Blastia, she must possess a formula in her very being that lets her convert air into energy. Judith was searching for Blastia that used a particular kind of formula. So, this special formula Estelle has must also consume massive amounts of air, which causes the air crene to become more active and pump out more air than I had hoped. My hypothesis would have been wrong.
Then
It is as she has said. With each use of her power, the child of the full moon uses far more air than the Blastia. In so doing, the imbalance of air in this world is furthered. For the planet, such an existence can only be called a poison.
So you just wipe it out then? Little quick to judge, aren't you, Pharaoh?
This problem concerns the entire planet, and she is its cause.
If the problem's with Estelle, then it's for us to solve.
That's right. We can't let anyone else handle it.
The gravity of this situation is beyond your grasp.
You don't honestly think that everything's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows if Estelle dies, do you?
It would at least eliminate one problem.
Pharaoh, at Heliord I stopped myself. And again at what I thought was a Blastia turned out to be a human. Before I realized it, I had lost my way. I never thought this child could be as great a danger as you had said.
And due to your confusion, I granted you the time necessary to see things as they are. As a result, my sister Belius is now lost to me. Enough. This power will bring only ruin.
Not sure I understand all this, but if her power's the problem...
There can be no guarantee she will not try to use the power.
That's true. She does have trouble turning a blind eye to things happening around her. Someday she will surely use her However, as long as she keeps that spirit of compassion, she is not like a Blastia.
Compassion alone will not save this world.
Listen, Pharaoh, I get that you've thought all this through with everybody's best interest in mind, but why doesn't that world have a place for Estelle?
It is sometimes necessary to remove a part to save the whole.
I don't buy that for a second. What makes you so high and mighty that you're the one to decide who gets cut and who doesn't?
We have endured the anxiety of existence for far greater a span than you can conceive. Such words mean nothing from those who call this world home for but a fleeting moment.
Pharaoh, please, listen. The important thing is finding a way to stop the excessive air, correct? We still have time left to search for such a thing.
Judith.
And if the effects of Estelle's power reach their absolute limit, I will kill her as promised. You should have no complaint with this.
Hey, Judith, are you serious?
I'm sure brave Vesperia will come up with something before that happens, right?
What? Yeah.
Well, score one for Judith, so that settles it. If we humans are to blame for Estelle's problem and bringing on the apocalypse, then if we give it all we've got and still blow it, then you can slow roast us on a grill for all I care.
You have changed. If you were still as before...
Have I? That is nice to hear.
Very well. Be ever mindful, though, that time is fleeting.
Wait! If the formulas are causing the excessive air, then there must have been times when this happened in the past. I mean, the Blastia were a product of an ancient civilization.
There exist those who have inherited the sins of the past. If any yet can speak of what occurred in the days of old, it is they.
He's gone.
Bye-bye.
Judith.
No problem. But hey,
What?
it's okay if... What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that again.
I'm sorry.
Man, I was really worried there for a while.
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation. Poor Raven's heart can't handle that sort of stuff anymore.
You're pretty gutless for an old man.
Geez, Patty, you've really got nerves of steel.
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately. And that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Pharaoh was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought after.
You might be right. I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds like you.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing, and that's all.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
Mm-hmm. And no one wants to be...
There's no doubt that the formulas are related somehow to the air getting used up. We need to find out about the ancient Blastia, and if they went berserk or not. If we had that kind of information, it might give us a clue.
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old, or at least that's what Pharaoh said.
The Kryptia were the ones to invent the Blastia. In other words, we need to ask a Kryptian who is still familiar with the old stories.
Yeah, the Kryptia are often credited as the inventors of the Blastia.
There isn't much left of the Kryptian city of Temza, though.
It'd be a lot easier if there were more cities.
The hidden city of Miorzo. It is far older than Temza, and the birthplace of the Kryptia. The first Blastia also originated there.
Really? Well, what do you know? You wouldn't happen to know where this Miorzo might be, would you, darling?
I've heard that name somewhere. There was a Kryptian in Ospio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still be there?
Well, there's no harm in checking it out.
Judith, are you coming with us?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild to straighten out.
So, to Ospio then.
Hey, do you mind if I have a gel?
Carol, I don't really think you should eat those unless you need them.
But I can't stop thinking about how good they taste, or the smooshy way they feel between my teeth.
I noticed we've had fewer gels lately. You've been snacking on them, haven't you?
I want them so badly I can't sleep. And here you've been eating them while we weren't looking?
I haven't been doing anything like that. Wait, Rita, you were losing sleep over gels?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
They're not snacks, you know. They might be small, but they're pretty expensive.
I can't say I like their taste or texture very much.
Perhaps they're not too pleasing to a princess's palate.
No, that's not it. I don't think they're that good either.
I'm addicted to their simple taste. You just don't get it.
Gels were made sweet and soft so they'd appeal to children after all.
Are you saying my sense of taste is childish?
What's the matter with that? You are both children. Well, what do you think?
Whoa!
And just what are you staring at?
I was just thinking that if Judith was a waitress somewhere, I'd go there every single day.
Ah, Carol. Taken by the charms of an older woman. Of course, I do the same thing.
Thanks, guys. I wonder if I should show a little more. You know.
Oh, yes! Oh, God, yes!
Judith, I think that's enough. I can't stand seeing Raven like this for much longer.
Now that you kids have gotten an insight into the real Raven, I think it's your turn.
Our turn to what?
To tell about your love lives. What else?
You're so stupid.
I'd kind of like to hear what everyone has to say.
Oh? Then you have to start, Estelle. What's your ideal man like?
My ideal man is someone like the Amber Knight in The Tale of the Jade Planet.
Who?
In The Tale of the Jade Planet, he's a good friend of the main character and...
Sure. Who's next?
I prefer a girl who's nice, a little quiet, maybe kind of gentle, not too tall.
That girl you liked, was she like that?
I seem to remember her being a bit more on the strong-willed side.
Rita and Judith, what about you?
Someone who's not like the old man.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I'll go with that too.
You kids just don't understand the beauty of the middle-aged man. Someday.
All that stuff about the balance of the world is pretty hard to take in.
Yeah, I hadn't even been outside the capital until just a while ago myself. And now we're here talking about the fate of the world. You never know what life will bring you.
But isn't that what makes it interesting?
I don't think we can afford to be that relaxed anymore. Estelle doesn't have much time left.
What's the harm? It's not as if acting all serious is gonna solve anything.
Besides, Estelle will notice if we look all worried.
Well, maybe so, but...
We won't forget what Pharaoh said. Relax.
I know, it's just...
Estelle's got it the worst. If we get too down about this, we won't be much help to her.
It's been another long day. Let's save the manhunt for tomorrow.
I second that.
Well, I suppose we can all stay at my place.
Wait, there's something I want to take care of first.
You mean me?
Carol.
This is a guild thing. Best for us not to get involved.
I've thought about it a lot. And I realized we have to figure out a few things if we're going to keep this guild going.
It sounds like you've decided what we should do.
Well, we said it before. The most important thing is obeying the guild's laws. Those who break the laws suffer strict punishment, even if they're friends or family. They say that's the source of a guild's pride.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is, we all have to receive punishment.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that Judith was fighting for our planet all on her own. But even though I didn't know, I still failed to help a fellow guild, so I gotta accept my Yuri?
Me?
Maybe you were trying to follow your own path, but you still kept things hidden from us. There's no way that can be for the good of the guild.
Well...
So you gotta be punished.
Now he's stretching.
The laws are important. What if someone does the right thing, but still breaks the law? Should they be punished? To be honest, I just don't know yet. So that's why we should all just accept our punishment and start over from scratch. What do you think?
I can't promise I won't have my secrets in the future.
Well, if that's the way it is, if you can't trust us, then that would be my fault.
And what if I destroy a blast? That would be breaking the law.
But you'd also be acting for the sake of the world. Guilds aren't there just so people can obey their laws.
Doesn't that sort of make your laws meaningless?
But you've got me interested, I'll give you that.
There's no need to be such a stickler for the rules. Gotta be more relaxed.
Carol, you're just full of surprises. I thought plenty about myself and what I should be doing. But I might not have considered how my actions would affect you guys. This is a way of settling things I didn't even realize existed.
I just wanted to keep traveling with all of you. I just wanted each of our own paths to be the same as brave Vesperia's.
Sounds all right with me. You heard the man, Judy. I guess that's where we stand.
You really are some of the oddest people I've ever met. I suppose I can manage to put up with you.
All right, then.
They're just making it up as they go.
The Don ran his guild just...
There's something beautiful.
Brave Vesperia sure is nice.
Do you want to join too?
Can't right now.
Oh, yeah.
So, what about the punishment?
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
Looks like you guys are on Critian Researcher Detail. We'll be relaxed.
Hey, why do you get to decide?
Excuse me?
No.
Carol, were you thinking by yourself this whole time about what to do with Judy?
Yeah, it was pretty much all I thought about after we left Nordopolica. That, and about what you did to Rago and Cumore.
Really? It's nice to hear you thought about me that much, even when I wasn't around.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first what was right, what was wrong. I think I have the Dawn to thank for setting me straight. Without the Dawn's last words, I never would have found answers to the questions I had.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, I was thinking about what that meant. And before I knew it, I wasn't thinking about what was right. I was thinking about what I want to do.
And that helped you decide what to do with the guild.
Yeah, so here's to fresh starts.
Yeah.
To fresh starts. Good day.
Good day, my sister.
Judith,
I'm Tort.
you wouldn't happen to know anything about Miorzo, would you? I need to know where Miorzo...
Even if you reach the city, there won't be anything for you to see there. But what do you plan on doing there anyway?
Is not a Cryptian's interest...
That is an acceptable reason.
I've heard your name before. You help guide those Cryptians. Will you not tell me because these
Our ancient law states that we cannot show anyone...
Shouldn't it be a matter of whether they can be at the very least, these humans...
I shall ask once more. Why do you seek Miorzo?
The world is headed towards some bad thing. We want to go to know what happened. We want to help everyone, not just the Cryptians. How's that?
Very well. I do not know if you'll find the answers to your questions, but I will show you the way. First of all, you'll need a special bell to open the path to Miorzo.
A bell?
Indeed. It is hidden in one of the...
But isn't Hippionia really big?
The cavern is on a shore where red flowers bloom. If you use that as your guide, I'm sure you shall find it. Also, the door in the back of that cavern can only be opened by us Cryptians.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, I'll see that we're allowed.
And? What are we supposed to...
Relax. You humans are always so impatient. Once you have the bell, you must travel to Agathor Forest.
The Agathor Forest?
Yes, the sacred land of the Cryptians is located there, so that's where the door to Miorzo is.
If you use the bell there, the door shall open. There is, however, a problem.
A problem?
Yes. Agathor Forest is being devastated by a mysterious group. In addition to their overwhelming numbers, they also carry with them strange blastia. I cannot fathom their motives, but this is certainly a matter of great concern.
So if we go to Miorzo, we have to do something about them?
Exactly. We need you to restore peace to our sacred land.
Gotcha. So we get that bell, beat the mysterious group senseless, ring the bell, and the door opens. That sound right?
Indeed.
I understand.
May the road rise up to meet you, sister.
And you as well. Let's go back to where everyone's waiting.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad, Carol.
I have to say, I really didn't expect to hear that again. Come to think of it, Judy doesn't ask about that at all.
Oh, should I?
Would it be a problem? Well, even if you don't ask, the answer is still clear to you.
I'm not sure about that. Even so, you're still you and I'm still me. If our paths are the same, I'll travel with you. If I didn't think they were, I wouldn't be here.
So everything is clear to you, see?
I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking is clear to you as well.
Is it something like people who choose the same path think alike?
Did you find out anything?
We've got a lead in a place called Agathor Forest.
I'm pretty sure it's on the west side of Hippionia, to the south of here.
So, Miorzo's in that forest?
No, but a door is.
Huh? A door?
There's a door there that leads to Mjors.
We were told the bell that opens the door is hidden in a cavern on a shore in Hippionia, where red flowers bloom.
It'd be fastest to just go and check it out.
First, let me...
Perhaps we should get some rest before leaving?
But
We don't really have a choice.
All right, then I'm gonna walk.
Hey, hold it. You should really...
anyway, once we've gotten some rest, let's go look for that cavern in Hippionia.
So, Patty, did you find...
There were a lot of books.
Well, duh. This city only has books about Blastia.
Oh well, looks like...
Did you just say I...
Huh?
Hey, you. So, you neither admit nor deny it. Interesting. So you're the grandchild of that bastard who disgraced the guilds. You just look like a regular brat to me.
Huh.
Why don't you say something? Oh yeah, I guess that's something no one could ever defend, huh? Considering all the nasty stuff he did.
How can you say such horrible things?
How? Hey, wait! You guys must be Siren's Fang's newest guild members, right?
We're Brave Vesperia.
Brave Vesperia?
Well,
Why? You gonna give us some good jobs if we tell you?
I don't have any jobs. Brave Vesperia, huh? It's good for nothing trash like you.
You're the good-for-nothing trash who's been tarnishing the name of the city.
You...
Looks like there's a lot more vulgar pieces of trash than the last time I was here. Geez, it'll be a real nuisance if anyone thinks I'm associated with you. Let's get out of here.
Wait!
Oh? Was there something else you wanted to say?
No!
But what are we gonna do? I'm pretty sure...
I don't care. If that's the kind of thing that could destroy our guild, we would have been finished a long time ago.
Yeah, we should just let people...
Wasn't our destination a shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom?
Ah, yeah.
Then let's get going.
This is it, right?
It matches the description Tort gave us, but...
A shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom.
Maybe Tort tricked you guys.
Either that or we came to the wrong place.
Wait. I can feel a draft coming from in there.
The inside must be hollow.
Out of the way! It's open.
What kind of a nasty person does something like that?
Perhaps they sealed it up to keep fishy people like you from getting in.
Whoa! You're really gunning for old Raven? Sometimes you can be so mean, Judith.
What's wrong, Patty?
It's nothing. I was just a little scared of the dark.
You're scared of the...
Look who's...
If you're scared, you can wait here.
I'm fine.
What is that?
What are all these stones doing in a place like this? It's so creepy.
Wait, these aren't graves, are they?
Maybe we really did come to the wrong place.
But even if that's the case, why are there so many here? Why?
I can't believe...
I never imagined we'd find a place like this while we were searching for the home of the Kryptia.
There's something written over there.
Here lie the victims of the Black Hope Massacre. We mourn their deaths, and in this place lay their souls to rest.
These are all victims of the Black Hope Massacre!
And these are the graves of people who were killed by Ifrit?
Yes, but I had no idea there could be so many. Patty! Patty!
No matter how you look at it, this is just too much. You can't expect a child to accept such a cold reality at her age.
I wonder who built these graves.
Who knows? Maybe there were some survivors of the massacre.
But... this...
I'm going to look for the key to Myorzo.
What?
We can't bring Patty along when she's like this, can we?
There aren't any signs of monsters here. Repeat, take good care of Patty, okay?
Looks like you did it.
Maybe the old man was right.
There weren't any other shores with red flowers, were there?
Do you mind if I take a look at that? Illusion beyond...
A door?
What? What did you do?
The Kryptians possess an ancient power known as the Negig that can read the information in objects. I used that power to learn the secret phrase that would remove the enchantment that hid this door.
I see. So this is what Tort meant when he said the door could only be opened by a Kryptian.
Now, let's go inside.
Could this be the key for the door to Myorzo?
Yes, we were told it's a bell, so this has to be it.
Still, why is there a graveyard in the cave where the bell was hidden?
It's just a coincidence.
Maybe. I bet the person who built that graveyard didn't know the bell was hidden here.
I guess that's to be expected with the door being invisible.
Maybe the person who closed the entrance to this cave was the one who built the graveyard.
What for?
Who knows? Maybe to prevent grave robbing. Or maybe there was some other reason they had to hide this place.
It is true that Tord never said anything about the cave entrance. You might be right.
So someone went to all the trouble of burying those people in such a remote location?
I don't know, but we've got the bell we came for, so let's go back and see Patty.
Yuri, did I...
Maybe he did.
Patty...
That's the truth she was after.
Yes, but she wasn't at all prepared for it.
Right. Let's hurry back. Thank you, Rapide. Can you stand up, Patty? We're going.
Are you okay? I'm fine.
Don't push yourself.
Cypher.
Can you come with us? Could she be? All we've got left to do is to ring the bell we just got in Egathor Forest.
I agree.
Yuri, I need to talk to you.
What is it?
I'd like to say goodbye. It's time for us to part.
You sure?
Why so sudden? You don't like travel?
No, that's not it.
If you feel uncomfortable around us because of what you learned...
Just don't want to cause you guys any more trouble, even if you don't mind.
Patty.
What kind of nonsense?
Rita?
Every single one of these guys causes nothing but trouble. Do you really think you're any more of a troublemaker than the rest of us?
Rita.
If it's really just so you can
Hi.
It'll be lonely around here without...
We've come this far together.
We crossed the desert and fought so many battles together.
Besides, you don't need to give an answer here and now, do you?
Plus, if you leave us now, we won't be able to pilot the ship, and we'll be in...
Why?
Just think about it after your emotions have calmed down. You can pick what you want to do then. Until that time, though, why don't you come with us?
Okay.
All right. It's off to Egathor Forest.
We just gotta get rid of those suspicious guys and ring the bell, right?
Yes.
Do you think Patty is all right?
No memories, no knowledge of what the geezer did, forced to face reality. It'd discourage anyone.
She looks so miserable. What can I possibly say to help her?
It's best to leave her alone for now.
Ah, Rapide.
What's troubling you, Rapide? Rapide. The thing is...
A pooch is the best companion in times like these.
I hope that she can find some measure of peace this way.
This is Egathor Forest, a holy place for the Christian people.
Huh. It's nicer here than I imagined. No.
Whoa, really? I thought you liked being cooped up in cold, dark labs and stuff.
I wish I could have seen it in its original state.
That must be the Blastia the mystery group brought with them.
But that's a Hope Loan Blastia.
What do you mean by mystery group?
We weren't able to get any detail, but Tord said he'd tell us how to get to Myorzo if we did something about them.
Would doing something include smashing that thing?
I wonder.
I'll fix it so there's no need for you to break it.
Oh? I'll leave it.
Are you gonna rest on the ship?
No.
So, is Myorzo here?
I wonder.
I get the feeling it won't be easy to find.
Nobody we talked to had even heard of a town called Myorzo.
You'd expect to see more activity in this place if anybody knew there was a town here.
The difficulty of the road might be responsible for that, though.
Man, why'd the Critians have to go and build a town in a place like this anyway?
Probably to avoid a lot of prying eyes.
We're just gonna have to check it out for ourselves to make sure then.
We got a head start!
Our strategy worked.
Oh, din of this modest land!
Dragon Swarm!
Come forth, O avaricious netherworld!
That's the evil before me! Silverlight. Like this, Angel Ring!
We have certainly grown... Watch my back.
Crushing Eagle!
Yeah! Luna Ascendant!
You're gone!
Come, oh Silverlight!
Here comes a new spell!
Luna Bang! Angel Ring!
It's your way!
Stun Moon!
You're
Grant them
gone!
thy undefiled purity!
You're gone!
I'll take him out!
Our strategy worked.
Dragon Swarm!
New Moon Blade!
Oh, incandescent noise! Annihilate the vulgar before me!
Take this! Azure Wolf!
Luna Gale! Come, oh
Take this!
Silverlight!
Azure Wolf!
Angel Ring!
Oh, blade of noble light!
Next!
Overpower you!
I got no time to...
I'll take him out!
It doesn't seem fair. Yeah, New Moon Blade!
Oh, caprice of innocent waters!
Champagne!
Take this!
New Moon
This is
Blade!
it! You're done!
My undefiled purity!
Take this!
Luna Gale!
Oh, power that tries
Luna
so blade
Ascendant!
of noble light!
Photon!
Overpower even
Luna!
That was too short.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Run through that which blocks our future! Stalagmite!
Stun Moon! Luna Rondo!
Blade of noble light!
Come,
Even
Luna
a
Rondo!
detectable evil!
Angel Ring!
I got no time.
Halt! This area is currently under control of the Imperial Knights.
The Royal Guard. This is the Commandant's private force of elite.
What are the Commandant's forces doing in a forest like this with Hopalon Blast?
I've no reason to answer your question.
Be that as it may, why are you pointing that weapon at us like that?
Bring it on!
Let's eliminate them!
Dragon! Dragon!
This is no way! Come forth, though, avalanche and crush the evil before me!
Take this! Crushing Eagle! Take this!
Arise, O light of light! O blaze of light! Evil serpent! Indestructible evil! Blade roll! Don't power that tries soul shine! Photon incandescent focus!
I got no time to...
Man, that escalated quickly. Well, we're off to a good start.
So the mysterious group of people was the Imperial Knights.
Why did he attack us?
Maybe because they're doing something here that they don't want anyone to know about?
You mean, with that Blastia?
Maybe, yeah.
You said you were gonna come with us, so you better pull yourself together.
Watch out!
Estelle!
What did you do?
Same as what she did in Estelle's power took the air and made it dissipate. You've gotta stop doing crazy...
I'm sorry.
Her power is starting to unconsciously respond.
That last attack came from that Blastia. It was aiming straight at us.
Which means that Estelle will end up using her power every time we're shot at.
But then...
Hey, you...
Yeah, if that had hit us head on, we should be mad at the fact that they
We've sworn to settle Estelle's problems. Everything we're doing right now is towards that purpose. We shouldn't let the details get in our...
But won't Pharaoh get mad if she keeps doing stuff like this? Whether it's by a Blastia or by Pharaoh, I don't want to be barbecued alive.
Come on, this is simple. We just have to do something about...
That's right.
Let's pummel the jerks!
All right. If you keep standing around, we're...
Stay close behind me, Estelle. My magic will protect you if they attack with the Hopalon Blastia.
But you'd be putting yourself in danger, Rita.
We're all in danger, so relax. Or maybe you don't believe I can do it.
No, I'm just worried about you.
Well, I'm worried about you.
Those two sure have come a long way.
Their little fights were fun, though. Oh well, I guess this way's healthier for everyone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, Peanut Gallery! Shut up, or we'll leave you behind.
She's still got a couple of rough spots to work on, though.
We got a head start!
It doesn't seem fair. Power that tries soul shine.
Incandescent focus.
I gotta try and keep up.
Me.
Spiral! Come, silver light!
Shining Eagle!
Angel ring!
Oh, blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible.
That was a nice little break.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Open sharpened rage. Run through that which blocks our future.
Lunarize! Come, silver light! Angel ring!
Blade, farewell.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Destructive sharpened rage. Wonderful, which blocks our future. Stalagmite. Punishing smack. Punishing beast. Crash.
Dragon Swarm!
Oh, blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil. Starstroke.
Let's go.
I'm gonna do it! How's this?
Azure Wolf Strike!
I'm using this! Bug breath!
Dragon Storm!
Incandescent locust! Annihilate! If the vulgar before me! Power the Triceratops! Lightning wave! Photon! Dragon Upper! Blade of noble light!
You didn't think I was that strong?
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Take this!
Quivering darkness!
Dragon
Rage! Run through that which blocks our future! Stalagmite! Reaper knock! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor! Nurse!
Azure Wolf Strike!
Grant them thy undefiled purity! Splash! Breath!
This? I'm gonna do it!
Smile of wavering darkness! Spread zero!
Crushing Eagle!
Come, O silver light! Grant them thy undefiled purity! Splash!
Crushing Eagle!
Destructo Spiderweb!
You're dead!
All right. Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Destructo Paint Shot!
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! I push you, respawn! purity!
Destructo Pain Shot! Here! Come, O Silverlight! Breath! Crashing Beast Flash!
A Jinn of this modest land!
Stun Power that tries Soul Shine!
Incandescent look!
Not too
It's them!
Get out of our... You'll be gone soon enough.
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
No way!
Take that! Dragon Swarm! Take this!
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Come, O Silverlight!
Take this!
No way!
A blade of noble
You're
light!
gone.
Overpower
Take
even
that.
indestructible evil!
Divine Power, come to me! First aid! Destructo Spiral!
This?
Now then, at least we don't have to worry about being shot at anymore.
We might have stopped the Knights, but we still gotta deal with this guy. He's not a Hermes Blastia.
Care to explain in English?
Basically, without a key to decode the formula, we can't turn it off.
So I assume breaking the code isn't...
No, it's not easy. Even if I could break it, that would take time. Maybe if I
don't think this will take much time at all.
Wait! But you said... What are you doing here?
Perhaps he is this Blastia's engineer.
No! I mean, I am an engineer and all, but I swear I...
Undo the code and stop the...
Yes!
I'm sorry for surprising you back there.
Huh. Duh. I knew right away you were only trying to make me jump.
Oh?
At least that's one problem down. Now we can go to Myorzo once the weather clears.
No!
What is it? Ah!
Yuri!
I could use your help here.
Should have known they'd have another one of...
Yuri!
Don't you think that was a bit...
Indeed.
This?
Yuri!
Hey, you did the same for us before, right?
But...
Estelle, perhaps a simple thank you would do best.
Thank you.
Moving right along. We'd better do something about that other Blastia.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know... Hey!
Fast, little bugger.
Please wait. Rita!
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
As long as the Knights aren't around, we don't have to worry so much about how long it takes. Besides, who do you think you're dealing with? I'm the genius mage, Rita Mordio. If it's me versus a Blastia...
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
What are you doing?
If we leave it like this, someone could use it again. I'll just make a few adjustments. I'm sorry.
Nothing
For somebody who stood on death's doorstep, saying you'll do something or die trying isn't just a figure of speech.
Huh? Death's door?
Didn't you say you almost died during the Great War?
Huh. Forgot I meant, well, only the living have the privilege of saying words like conviction.
You okay, old man?
Here I am, running off at the mouth. Come on!
Ready to go?
chance! Let's take care of him quick!
Take this! As a wolf!
Flash! Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Champagne!
You're gone!
Angel Ring! Oh, sharpened rage! Turn through that which blocks our future! That was
Yeah, I guess we'll fight. All my heart, baby. All my love.
Oh, power that tries soul shine! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Huh, not bad! Oh, power that tries soul shine! Incandescent locust! Annihilate the vulgar! That's an attack! Come, oh, silver light! Angel ring!
All my heart, baby. All my love. Get out of here! So don't pick any...
Everyone, take cover!
Is everyone okay?
I'll live.
Me too.
This time the old man looks a little worse for wear.
Hey, old man.
If you leave me behind,
Come on, and anyway, you could always go back.
there's always the...
Oh, really?
Well, if you're okay, old man, let's get over to that Blastia before it recharges and attack.
Aye, aye. Roger.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
All my heart, baby. All my
Oh,
love.
power that tries soul shine!
You're gone.
Though avaricious netherworld, and crush the evil before me! All right,